confusing. I tried to put them near you. I'm not sure if that works.
Do we turn it in?
Yes, I will do it. And then put your stuff back in your box, okay? If you're still working, keep working, but you can put your other things away. Your desk, nice activity. Work together. You guys are gonna work together. You will work together. Actually, Gael, you can come up here, and you'll be a 4. When you're done, keep working. You will be a 4. Can you guys be a 2? Because Ronnie will be a 2 today. You 2, and then you 3. Okay, that's how we're gonna do. Are you finished? Your definitions are on the back. Perfect. Yeah. Done? Awesome. Okie doke. Find yourself. Go ahead and get to a stopping point if you're still working. Again, make sure that you have these words if you haven't finished the definitions. Okay. Take the book home if you have to finish. All right, and this is going to be due first thing tomorrow when you come in. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's move on. Okay. Clear your desk completely, please. All right. You can take your stuff back to your caddy or just leave it under your desk for now. All right. But make sure you have a clear desk. Okay. So before we move on to looking at Hydri's drafts and studying her revisions, okay, there are a couple of things that I want to make sure that we study and understand before we look at them, okay? Because if we look at them, we may not be able to identify these things and understand the types of revisions she's making. So I want to make sure that we have a good handle on these things that you've learned before. We're just going to quickly review them, okay? And then tomorrow we'll jump into looking at her writing, okay? Point of view. Remember, it's the perspective in which the story is being told, okay? This is going to be a good review, okay? But make sure that you're listening because, again, you will, I don't know if I told you this, you will have a quiz over it tomorrow, point of view, okay? First person, point of view, remember, is when the narrator is part of the story, okay? The narrator is part of the story, they're in the action, and we're getting their thoughts and feelings firsthand. What are some key words that tell me something's written in first person? I, what else? Me, what else? Myself, right? Okay. If you have trouble remembering, this is what I had to do when I was in school. First person, a 1 looks like an I. That's how I remembered it, okay? So we got first person, second person. It's a little different. We don't see a ton of writing like this. But second person is told from the perspective of you as if the reader is part of the story, okay? So you is your key word here. Do you remember that paragraph in Bread? Remember Bread? Okay. Do you remember that paragraph that started out, you wake up in a hot room, your sister is starving, you guys have nothing to eat. Remember that? Okay. And it made the reader feel as if we were part of the story and we could actually feel that pain. Okay. So that's second person. Okay. Keyword is you. Pay attention closely because from what I understand, the third person part you have not been taught yet. Okay. Third person. Third person, okay? There are 2 types of third person that we're going to study in English 1, okay? Third person, okay, the narrator is outside of the story, okay? He is not part of the action, he is not one of the characters, all right? He's simply just observing and telling the reader what's happening, okay? But there's 2 types of third person. There's third person omniscient. Can y'all say that word after me? Omniscient? Omniscient. It's a funny word, okay? Third person omniscient. The narrator is telling us what's going on, but the narrator knows everything about the characters. What they're thinking, what they're feeling, what their intentions are, okay? Third person limited, on the other hand, he's outside of the story still, but he's just telling us what's going on. He doesn't know what the characters are thinking, doesn't know what they're feeling. He simply just is relaying what he sees, okay? So omniscient means all-knowing. Okay, they know everything about the characters. They're in their head and able to tell us what they're thinking, what they're feeling. Okay, third person, however, is able to just tell us what's going on. Okay, that's why it says limited. Does that make sense? So it's in the title. Okay. Raise your hand if you've heard of those 2 different types of third person before. No? Okay. All right, cool. You learned something new today. So here's what you're going to do with this information. Okay, we're going to practice and make sure we can identify the 4 different types, okay? When I pass this out to you, wait for instruction. Can you go up next to Maria, please? When I pass this to you, just hold off until I give you an instruction. And then Cameron, if you want to move back or if you can move up here, whatever works. And 4 of you, the 2 of you, and then the 3 of you. Okay? Or if you want to do 3, who do you want to work with? Doesn't matter? Okay.
So we gotta work with them back
Yes. Okay, I think I told y'all who you're working with, okay? Even though you're not at the table with them, please maybe if you want to move your desk real quick and face them, it's up to you, okay? But listen carefully to the instruction. I'll come get that in a second. Actually, can you have a seat, please? Just wait till I'm done. Thank you. All right, so go ahead and open up the envelope and you'll find 4 cards with a paper clip on them, okay? Go ahead and take those out, and these are your categories, okay? Lay them out like so, okay? Cool. So lay them out just like this. Did you find the one? Just those. Keep those inside the envelope. Only take out the categories, okay? Leave the rest of the cards inside the envelope, okay? It should have been paper clips. I'm sorry. My last class might have lost it. Awesome. Okay. Listen very carefully to how this activity is supposed to go, okay? Because here we're going to study reading, listening, and speaking, okay? Listening and speaking are going to be the really important ones that we need to practice with this, okay? What you're going to do is, this activity is called Pass the Envelope, okay? You're going to start with the person who is youngest in your group, okay? Don't hold off before I figure it out, okay? That person's going to begin by taking a card out from the envelope and reading it to their group, okay? First off, you have to read it out loud to your group. After you read it, you're going to tell your group, I think this is first person, second person, third, omniscient, or limited, okay? And at that point, your group can either agree with you or disagree with you, okay? After you agree, put it down in whatever category that you guys agreed upon. Okay, here's what I do not want you to do. Do you see right here where it says in red, do not hand your card to anyone, okay? It's important that you're allowing your group to listen and to interpret just by hearing, because that's something, believe it or not, is a really important skill you need in life, okay? So read your card. If they need to repeat it to them, okay? But do not, if I'm with Gael, I'm not going to say, I don't know, Gael, you read it. You figure it out. You got to keep just reading it to them until they get it, okay? I know it seems weird, but it's helpful for you and your group, okay?